Hello, hello, hello. Can you guys hear me okay? Took me a little bit to get this all set up again. Hope you guys are all having a good Friday. It is now Friday night. Figured I'd go live and give you guys some updates on what's been going on with me. It's been a while, probably 8 months, I think, since the last time that I broadcasted. Been busy with my girls and just busy overall with work and everything. So, all right, I got a Roger from Random Miner. Nice, bacon, eggs, and hash. I haven't seen you, brother. There's a lot of people in here I haven't seen in live streams lately. I've just been doing admin stuff, you know. Red Panda, hobbyist, been busy. Figured I'd go live. They just got done with Mining Disrupt. Didn't go this year. I went last year. It was fun. Hawk and them guys did not do a booth this year, so there was no reason for me to go to help or anything. So we're gonna go over some of that tonight. Hobbyist, Red Fox, Your Friend Andy, Greater Good, all those guys posted some stuff from what they were seeing there. Right now, since like middle of July, none of my stuff is on here. I was running 4 Vast AI rigs. Got those set up with Max's script, which is great. I can get them set up within 10 to 15 minutes. But that electricity bill, man. I put it into Chat GPT, and it was saying that I'm at like 19 cents now, which is just crazy. I did put my 4090 and my 3090 on eBay and had them sold. I had the 4090 sold for $4,500, and then I had the 3090 sold for $15. And then right after they bought it is when the CMPs came out for Pearl, and for whatever reason they canceled their orders. So I thought I had $6,000 coming in, but they canceled their orders, which is pretty shitty, but it is what it is. So, yeah, I saw that on eBay. Some of the guys on YouTube were posting that GPUs were going for crazy. So I figured I'd put them on there, and I was surprised that it sold for what it sold at. But then, you know, as we were proceeding through, the guy basically canceled it and said that he couldn't afford it or something like that. I don't know. eBay's always funny like that. So, yeah, 14 cents is good, Squirrel Masters. Like, winter here is even higher. Like, I can get all the way up to 30 cents. It's crazy, and we have nothing to pick from. It's crazy. And then you got Western Iowa, where Core Hosting is, and he can get 10 cents and under, but he's got Mid-American. I have Alliant, and like we have no other choices, which is crazy. Yeah, I know, Red Panda. I was excited, and then like the next day I got a cancellation notice from eBay, and I was like, what is that? I didn't know you could do that, but you know, that's why, you know, I did have 8 3070 Founders. I swapped those with Panda for a Avalon Q. I've always wanted one of those, and I didn't want to deal with people reneging or coming back and not letting me, you know, sell the GPUs, just like what happened on eBay. That's why, you know, I know Panda's going to use them, and he is, you know, making money with them on AI. And I can use, so I have a DG Home 1, I run that during the winter up in our living room, and I'm going to run the Avalon Q up in our upstairs so that those living spaces are warm during the winter. But yeah, during the summer, I've had to turn everything off. Like, I think I'm up to 10 different Hammer, Nerd Q axes, all those different solo miners. I had to turn all that off. Turned off my 4 Vast rigs. The electric rate's just getting ridiculous. So right now everything's turned off, and I'm letting my electric bill go down. So every 6 months we pay a flat rate. So every 6 months, depending on what you use the previous 6 months, they give you your bill, which is all right. It was working fine until I started adding more and more and more equipment, and it just got crazy. So you taking the 3070s? I would too. Put all those CMP 170s in. Yeah, so GNV, I thought about doing solar, but I plugged it in on Max Voltage has a thing that will look at your house and see how much sun you get based on where you live at, and it said it's not optimal here, which is crazy to me because when the sun comes up, like I have a long house this way, and so the sun comes up, it'll hit it, and even when it sets over on the west side, like those panels will still be getting it, and the roof is like this, so like I could have them on this side and I could have them on this side, and it's long, like they added onto our house. And I could even do it on the top of our house too. So it's something that I'm looking into. I'm also looking at putting a shed in the backyard and then trying to hook that solar into it, just so I can run all these solo miners. But I've been doing the Nice Hash solo mining, and I'm also using Lucky. You probably have seen a video from your friend Andy and the Hobbyist on those. So yeah, I'm looking at different avenues. I mean, it's crazy right now. Like, you know, Chump Change is gone. DJ went to Pokemon. Like, things have changed so much since the last time I went live. It's been kind of crazy. Yeah, Nick, it's crazy. Like, you know, you don't realize it until it catches up to you, and then you're like, this is crazy. And then you just shut everything off. Like, we went on vacation up to Minnesota, and before I left, I set it up where all 4 of my vast rigs were in maintenance mode, and I just shut them off, and then turned everything else off. And I did do on this device, I have a 4070 Super. I did run Cryptex while Pearl was pumping, and I got it up over, I think, $75 of BTC just on this machine in a couple weeks. So I didn't think that was too bad, and I liked how Cryptex just goes right into BTC. So I made some money that way. I still have my helium miners going. They're not making anything. They're low cost, so I'm just letting them go. I still have my wing bits, which is now making money, which is kind of nice. And I have my 2 geo nets, and those are still, they're doing about 7 geode a day now, because we just had the halving in July. So I've been lucky. I've had the geo nets since 2024. They're both paid off. I converted all that to BTC in March, I think. So Red Panda, you're such a troll. 775 to 83. Oh no, you're still under 10 cents. On some solar, those are the only miners running. Still got the AI server running though. Nice, Squirrel Masters, nice. I'm going to pressure washing soon, but I'm running locally, not renting. I got you. Cool. Custom Computing tagged Red Panda in a post on Twitter, and he was going over the llama setup that he's got in his house, where he could tell it to turn the TV on, or out of all the shows that we've watched recently, recommend a show for me, and then he had him turn on the lights in the house and everything. That was pretty cool. Like, I could see down the road doing that in my house. Right now, I really need to work on my basement. I need to get it set up so I can stream more. We just got to move stuff around. I bought 25 rack stands that I'm gonna put down here and put all my boxes, all my miners I'm not using, all of that, and kind of put it off to the side. And then we are going to clean up the basement, because my daughter is going into high school now, and so she wants to be able to hang out with friends and have them come over, which they want to use the basement, so I got to clean some things up down here. Right now I just got crap all over the place. I've done some shorts where you guys have seen. We accumulate way too much stuff, and it's hard for me to sell. Fully Electric, hello sir, how you doing? I was hoping you were gonna make it. I know it's 9 o'clock out on your time, so. Yeah, Panda, that was cool. I was glad that I saw it, and I wasn't even following him, so I started following him now. He said that he can't do YouTube because doesn't have enough viewers or something. I don't know. It was weird. So let's go ahead and take a look here. So you can see BTC got up over, what was it, 66, 67. Oh, one other thing I'm doing every Friday, I'm buying $100 of Bitcoin on Coinbase. I got over $1,000 already. We're redoing our bathroom, and so I'm doing that to hopefully have BTC go up by the time we have to pay, and that'll help cover some of the coverages for the new shower and everything we're getting put in. So hoping that turns out good. Squirrel Masters, I know. I have right next to me 8 3060 Ti's Founders, and I have 7 6700 XT Hellhounds that are just sitting here doing nothing. And like I said, I put my 4090 and my 3090 on eBay, and then I got screwed. Like, that's why I was hoping after I got all these and, you know, GPU mining went away, I would be able to get rid of them. I'm debating building locally here gaming PCs with these in it, with these GPUs in them, and then selling them like that. I might have a market for that. I'm in a small farm town in Iowa, so it's not very easy. But yeah, BTC, I think it got up to 67K. Now we're back down to 64. ETH is, it feels like ETH has been sitting at 18, 17, 16 for a while. XRP is down, Sol's down. I still have a lot of Sol. I still have LTC, which that's been in the 40s forever. Doge is going back up, but it was at 10 forever. Now it's down to 6. And I know a lot of the script miners are struggling with that. But yeah, and then we'll get to BCH a little later. I'm doing some things with that. Still hoping to hit my first BCH block. I know Fully Electric said that he hit some more, so. Yeah, Squirrel Masters, I saw that. I think you said that today in the live stream for Panda. That's pretty cool. I like that you did that. Right now, I need to get some money back because I bought these in 2021, 2022, and I paid way too much money just to get the fancy Founders Edition GPUs. So, how you find the time to do everything, dude? Happy to be here. Seems like you got post lag turned on. So I set chat at 60 seconds. That way everybody's just not spamming. I've had some bots come in here before, so I just did 60 seconds. If you guys don't like it, I can change it for the next one. Like I said, the plan is to work on the basement, set up some tables and stuff where I can set up another camera, kind of like what Panda does. I'm definitely not going away. Like I grew up with computers back in the 2000s and the 1990s. So I've always been around computers. I always liked tech. So I'm never going to go away. I just need to get some things fixed down here in the basement. So, Red Panda, R.I.P. Doge. Like I said, that keeps going down, but now it's almost at 7 now. It's at 699. So, yeah, Squirrel Masters. I got it late. It sucks. Like, it was 2021. My buddy at work told me about it. And I started out with, what were they? 970s. They're still sitting over here. Sapphires on nice hash. And then ETH went away, and that hurt. I was making good money then, but like it paid off those cards. But then I spent way too much money on the Founders and everything. Then I sent them to Terra. I had to pay the electric, and putting them at Terra. I did Ergo and some other coins. which are now under a cent. So yeah, I never ROI'd on any of my GPUs. Nice, Nick. I think I said earlier I'm on Lucky right now, trying to hit on there. I'm just got one of the monthly plans, but I've also been getting a lot of boost with my, actually, real quick. So here is Lucky, so I need to claim my reward. So I'm gonna go ahead and claim it. And looks like we can get up to 500 and we can get 2 boosts here. So we're gonna try and get that or the boost. So now it'll shuffle it automatically. And I usually have my alarm set just so I know, because I'm trying to get these every 12 hours. So earlier today I did this once. I've been just going back and forth, rotating these two. So I got 100 power chips. So the power chips are over here on the left-hand side. So I'm at 2935 power chips. I'm currently subscribed at 50.4 terahash. So right here, I don't know if any of you guys are doing this also after watching Hobbyist and Your Friend Andy, but you're not mining all the time, and a lot of people get confused about that. So right now, I'm mining at 100 terahash, and I'm only doing BCH. So I had it 50-50, but I wanted to see if my odds increased by moving this all the way over the BCH. So right now, in 30 days, I have a 1 in 10 chance at the current hash rate that I'm at. So I've been playing with this. There's some people in the community that have hit blocks here. So I don't know. Since I'm not mining at home, I figured I might as well try here. And if you hit 1 BCH, I mean, you're still making some money. So they actually are going to do the first ever it pops up when you log in. They're going to do the first ever BTC power up, and then they're going to do another BCH this week. So I have 3 power up passes I can use. I didn't realize you could use multiple power passes at once. So the guy that's hit the most on here, he's following the network difficulty, and when it drops, he uses all of his power chips and puts as much hash rate on BCH that he can, and then he's been hitting. The guy that talked on Hobbyist's live stream was saying that. Core Hosting, hey, what's going on, my man? 60 seconds is a bit much, maybe 20. But yeah, I hit another block earlier this month, 7.3, but my OG S21, I DM you the URL if you would like to keep track as well. Thanks, Fully Electric, I appreciate you. And like I said, it's been nice talking to you because I've learned a lot about setting things up here at home with my Wi-Fi and everything. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll change that. It was set to like 20 seconds and then I changed it to 60, but I can change that next time. I bought a power pass and then all of a sudden never saw it used and then I got it refunded. Very weird. Yeah, I had the same thing happen with this last one. So I had 3, I used 1, it went down to 2, and then they had an issue. It didn't reach the 10 petahash. So when that happens, they refund you back whatever wasn't used. So like if I look at the activity logs, so far I've submitted this many shares. So I mean, it gives you a lot of good information here, but yeah, I went back and looked that next day when they did the power, and I did not hit the full petahash, and so they gave it back, which is nice. Like, there's not a lot of companies that would do that. Like, they would just be out here to get your money and stuff. So I'm playing with this. We'll see if, you know, I'm ever able to hit one. Like I said, I only did like the $5.99 per month. Like, it's $5.99, $5.99. Like, you can't beat that. And then you get power ups. Like, I'll sit at work and you'll see this power up. And earlier I was hitting, I was at a petahash, and it was just because there was a boost coming through, which is nice. So down here it tells you your active miner. So I have the 4 right here, and then I did a 24-hour 50 terahash boost. So sorry guys, I know. I didn't think 60 seconds was a long time. Like, I didn't think you guys would be chatting a whole lot. But I'm happy to see that we've had 17 views and there's 10 people here. Like I said, I'm going to try and build it up. It's not going to be like anybody else. I'm just trying to do my journey as I'm going along. I got to start doing more shorts and stuff. So MMR does that too. If it's less than 97%, you get paid back for the missing hash rate. Nice. Is that mining rig rentals? Is that what you're saying? Fully electric? I think that's what you're saying. I've never tried that. I've always done nice hash, and I've done this one now. So yep. So this is going on. I just remembered that I needed to come and do that. So hopefully one day I wake up and it says that I've hit a BCH block. So here's the bubbles. A lot of coins that I don't even know what M is. Memcore. You got data that's up. You got beat. You got hash. Everything else that we follow is pretty much down. Algo is up 3.3. XMR is up 3.1. Yeah, it's funny because the more news they come out on the Clarity Act, the more the market fluctuates up and down, which, I mean, it makes sense. But now they're pushing it back to August. Like, I don't know. There's so many different things going on right now that it'd be nice if it would pass. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it going to pass eventually, sometime? Appreciate that. Hit that like button. Share it on your Twitter and all of that. Get me some more subs. Yep. So yeah. So I was saying, Monty Disrupt was this week. I followed along. I didn't go down this time. I was down there last year. It was pretty fun, hanging out with everybody, meeting everybody. This is Hobbyist here, and so you can see he flew off. So BSB came out with their 30 terahash, and now this hash hammer is like a replica from a different company that's coming out. So here is Hobbyist, Greater Good, and oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank because he doesn't do that many videos anymore. Tech Hessler, it's right there. And then they went out to dinner, hanging out with some peeps. There's your friend Andy, Serpent, Red Fox, hanging out and partying. There's where, so it went back to the old place, and I asked Hobbyists, like, was it better this time? Because I know 2 years ago when they were here, like Brandon Coin and all them guys were taking pictures of all the mold and everything. Like, it looked terrible. Last year, where we were at in Fort Lauderdale, it was actually pretty nice. Like, my wife came with me. She worked from the hotel all week, and I was in walking distance from the hotel to the event. Like, it was great. And then we went to the casino a bunch because it's right by the Hard Rock. Like, it was a great time. All set. I see that you changed to all set analyst. I see you gonna be an analyst now there, buddy? So what are your guys' thoughts on this? So Brains has always had like the small cool desk devices, but I'm wondering what you guys' thoughts of this is. Like, to me, it's crazy right now. Like, I can't even keep up with all the different home miners that are coming out. Like, it's getting ridiculous. I can't even keep up. Like, and like looking at these are interesting. So it's like the board is down here, your heat sink, and then the fans are right here. Like, that's an interesting setup right here. But I'm not going to spend the money on it. Like I said, I have all my miners off. So what are your guys' thoughts on this one? Nice. Funded 50K trader. All set. Very nice, dude. Yeah, Squirrel Masters, what do you think of this? Like the mini miner. I don't even know what the price points. It's got to be over $1,000, right? $2,000-$3,000? Because you have all this equipment in here. Plus you have the frame, which is not expensive, and then you got the screen on top. So yeah, I don't know. It's interesting, but looking at everybody's like videos and photos down here at Mining Disrupt, it was all about the home miners. Like, I didn't see any big boy ASICs announced or anything. Like, this is what they had. Yeah, I know, right? I think that's what I would want too, G and V. Like, I might as well just get a big boy. I'm actually really thinking about getting the AI set up from Hawk, the lowest one. It's 35K. Trying to do some math on if it's constantly rented, you're getting at least 2,400 back. I believe that's split with Terra, so it would be 12. But you're getting money back every month, so you could get that ROI in like a year and a half, 2 years, making sure that you're always rented. Yep, and then Hammer Miner coming out with more. So we got the DC08 right here. Compared to these two, it's humongous. I have this one, I have this one. I don't know if I'm gonna get this one. And of course they don't have a price. So the BC04 was 224, the BC01 was 107. So I don't know. And then you have Helium Deploy's got the Thor. Like, there's just so many miners coming out right now. It's crazy. All the big manufacturers delayed shipping their new miners until the things started getting better. That makes sense. I mean, they're trying to make money, and they always make money when when Bitcoin's up and Doge is up and all of those. That makes sense. So this is the Gecko Science one, which I think everybody's seen. A lot of them now are coming out with this box style here, where it's enclosed, which the BSB guys had a discussion on what they prefer, this or this. What do you guys prefer? I kind of like this one just for cooling. I mean, these do all right, but I also like where you can stack these on top of each other and you're not going to worry about heat. Fully Electric, are you still here? Let me know. I got something in the mail today that I want to open up, and you can tell me tell me if it's the right one or not. Yeah, and then we're getting these now where we're getting the AIOs. Okay, I don't have any of these yet. I haven't bought any of the AIOs. It's just another miner. So it's just crazy right now. There they are out at dinner. There's Hawk. Hawk showed up. Then we have the ocean mining, and then this is day 2, which he said on Red Panda stream today that day 2 was dead. Like, all these people flew to Texas for another event. But like, even looking up here, I don't know. Like, I don't even think like the big mining containers and stuff, I don't even think they were there. Like, I didn't see any of that from here. And then, did you guys see this? So Mining Disrupt was broadcasting live, or Mining Disrupt, sorry, was broadcasting live, and now they got flagged and basically got their YouTube channel took down, which is crazy. Because like, they were streaming on X, they were streaming on YouTube, and then this happened. So it looks like YouTube's cracking down on crypto channels again. Fully Electric, let me know when you're here, and I'll open this package that I got. But let me know your guys' thoughts. Like, I don't know if you guys saw this or not, but the Mining Disrupt YouTube channel got blocked, basically. I know that Hobbyist was on a panel. I'm guessing he'll talk about that next week in his live on Tuesday and Thursday. Last night they went for Mexican. Yeah, and then if we go to Red Fox. Yeah, I've been trying. So this machine is a 4070 Super. I'm at $50 exactly for salad. I'm trying to get up to 55 so I can cash out. And I can't get this 4070 Super rented in the last 3 days. So salad's died off also. Yeah, so he just reposted that. He didn't say anything about it. Yeah, so this was that machine that we were talking about. That big giant machine. Like, it's cool and everything, but like, all right, so fully electrics here. So my Nano 3S power supply died, and so Fully Electric sent me one, or sent me the link to get one. So let's go full screen here. So let's see if they sent the correct one this time. Hey Jackson, nice to see you, buddy. Haven't seen you lately. All right. So, power cord. It's the same one, Fully Electric. I wonder if they're just not making it anymore. Like, the description is correct, but yeah, it's the A100C6. It's that same one that we were talking about. That's crazy. All right, so I'm gonna have to email them and tell them, like, you're sending me the wrong one, bro. I guess I should try it in the Nano 3, because the Nano 3 is supposed to work with this one. Do you have some of those, Jackson Digital? I don't have any 170s. I had the 3070s. I traded those for an Avalon Q, and then I have the 3060 Ti's, Founders, and I have 6700 XTs, and then I have 4060 8 gig 4060 Ti, and then I have some other ones that are laying around. Yeah, Fully Electric, if you want to buy one and if you get the correct one, like, I can send you one of these and you send me that one, like, whatever. I just need it, because when I eventually turn my machines back on, I'd like for the Nano 3S to work. But it's crazy, like, the description and everything is the same. That's why I was telling you, so when I was sending you the photo, I clicked on the link that you sent me, I went down and read the item description, and it's the A100-1. So I wonder if they stopped making those, and now they're just shipping these. Like, I gotta see if there's a way I can reach out to the actual company. But yeah, it's crazy. Altrek, hello sir. Yes, smash the likes. 10 at an average of 400. Didn't nail the bottom, but they might go for multiples. Yeah, I think Red Panda went live today, Jackson, and they were like 1,200 to 1,400 on eBay right now, the 170 HXs. So that's cool. But yeah, Fully Electric, man, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I did the exact link, and it's the correct one. So now when I go back and look at it, it'll say you purchased it from this date. It's just crazy. Crazy, crazy. Red Panda. Still working on server cases. When did you go live? 6 hours ago? Still working on them. You know, I did offer to come up and help you. I would like to come to Canada, but you won't let me come up there. You don't even have to pay for my services. I just want to come up there. Yeah, so I don't know. This will be interesting. Like a lot of you guys said, it's going to depend on the price, but like, all of the stuff from Brains is higher priced than a lot of the other stuff, but it's well built, so I get that. But we really need to, I don't know, hone in on this and figure it out. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about doing one of these AIs from Terra. Just because you're getting constant money every month that it's rented. So, still trying to get some details from Hawk on that. There's that, same pictures. Yeah, hello. So he didn't do a whole lot. And then we had Greater Good. Who's this guy? There's been a lot of pools and a lot of exchanges closing also, so you guys need to make sure you get your funds off. Alan's a cool guy. I met him last year. Yeah, again, I don't understand why Mining Disrupt got their YouTube flagged for posting crypto content, apparently. Figure that out, Panda. Figure that out. You're the man that can do it. Red Panda. I could get your basement spotless. Shelving units, everything up off the floor. Your wife would be so happy. You just gotta tell me when. Yeah, Pleb Source closed too. I got some things from them too. They did the they did the Red Panda BC04, right? I got that one. I believe that was from Pleb Source. So how come you're still on here, Panda? If it's been pressed like that. I'm live streaming. What's up? Yeah, I know. Come here. Say hi to everybody.
Hello.
We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye. We have our local fair going on right now, so she was hanging out there all day and just got home. Fully electric. The 30K AI package from Terra seems good as long as AI keeps going for 1.5 years and you earn everything back and then some. Yeah, fully electric. I just want to know what happens after a year. Like, does it get sent back to me or I could keep them there and keep getting them rented? Like, what happens after the 1 year? Like, if I could get a 5-year contract and I know that it's going to be in their hands and being rented because they're Terra, it's a no-brainer. Like, I could do like a 30K, 35K loan, and as long as the payments are like $1,400 or $2,000, like, it's kind of like what DJ did with the 30K Bitcoin when he bought 30K, but he took a loan out. But what happened after he got the 30K? Bitcoin shot up. Like, and I know everybody says not to do loans and stuff, but like, if you do your calculations and everything, it makes a lot of sense, and it's just easier to get in the AI game. You guys just saw the daughter, so there's a little delay here. Yeah, she's my little athlete, so I've been coaching her in soccer and basketball, and both my kids do archery. My oldest can only do archery. She grew up with hip dysplasia. She was born with it and was in a full body cast at 3 for 6 months or 4 weeks, and so yeah, she cannot run or do any physical activity. So she found archery and she's been killing it. She made state last year. So nice, fully electric. You guys got fairs going on. Yeah, summertime is all about fairs going on right now. Yeah, Squirrel Masters it does. But like I said, when Terra came out with that, I'm trying to find all the negatives and I'm coming out with more positives than negatives. So yeah. I like it. Yeah, Red Panda. It's pretty cool. Like, I told my kids, I'm like, you're so lucky right now. Like, I didn't have archery back when I was a kid. I didn't have trap shooting. Like, they have trap shooting all around here for the schools and stuff now. Like, these kids get everything and we had nothing. So I don't think Greater Good. I don't think he posted. So he did BitX Turbo Touch solo miner. So he got one of those right there. I've seen some pictures and stuff of it. Again, it's a boxed instead of an open air. We're seeing more boxed than open air right now. There's the hydro cooled, which we're seeing more hydro. You got Serpent X. He was down there posting a lot of videos. Looks like he reposted a bunch of his stuff. Yeah. Like I said, this will be interesting, but with the way their prices are, I think this is going to be way too much money. Like 2 or 3K easily with everything inside of it. S23 Hydro. So they did have this there at Mining Disrupt, which I think it's been out for a while. Corex, you can tell me if it hasn't been, but okay, yeah, I figured that. But you're not even doing this type either. You're doing the server type, so that's crazy though. 5510 watts, 580 terahash. So yeah, these guys were down there for Mining Disrupt. Like I said, to me it looked like a lot of home miners, not. You see that S23, but like I think Bitmain was the only big one there. I don't even think AlphaPex was there. Like smaller people were coming for AlphaPex. Who's this guy? He's got his earbuds in. Altair Tech, I've ordered from them a bunch because they're down in Missouri, real close to me. Every time I order from them, everything's been great. Like I've never had any issues, which I think they have the Canon S or the Nano S3 power brick. So I may just order from them for now, but it's the same model that breaks every so often. So we shall see. This was interesting here where you could play Doom on this little box from Gecko Science. It's crazy. I like that Core X. I mean, I think if more people did that and got away from Bitmain, I mean, what are they going to do? Like, you tie their hands so that they can't control everything. Yeah, Jackson, I don't. Anything we do in crypto is a risk. Like Panda didn't know that his 170HXs that he bought a while back were going to do what they're doing right now. Like AI is advancing like every month. Like it's getting better and better. So, oh, you guys didn't even tell me I'm on the main screen. I've been sitting here scrolling. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so Doom on this little machine was pretty cool. Yeah, and like I said, this would be interesting. Can I do that live, CoreX? Can I go to my YouTube? Let's see. Go here. Studio. And content. Live. Brainstorm, get shareable, edit, delete. Analytics. Where's the chat? I thought it was under advanced. Comments are on. Basic moderation. Who can comment? Anyone? Panda, tell me where I gotta change. Quizzes, files, AU. I feel like I had to do this last time too. And I had to. Oh, there it is. All right, try now. See if you guys can chat away. Spam the chat. Spam the chat. All right. Sorry, guys. I didn't know that many people would be here. Now I gotta try and keep up the live chat. I feel like Panda all over. Yeah, so did you guys see, so we're at Helium Deploy. Did you guys see this Hammer Thor P2? I think they're coming out with a P3, which will be 30 terahash also. But now they're doing this one, which it's 500. It's so big though, like JD and George were live today. And like in their hands, it was so big. And then we have this Magic Miner that's coming out, which is 40 terahash. Just so many miners coming out right now. Cannot keep track. Luke, what's up, my man? I'm actually just getting ready to go on Cellhasher site to go over it here. But what's your guys' thoughts on all these different miners that are coming out? It's crazy, man. And they're all selling out. Like, they're only doing limited buys. And like, it's 50 and they're sold out. Like, that quick. It's crazy. Just so many things to pick from right now. If we go shop all miners. So many miners, man. It's crazy. Yeah, fully electric. I've seen you say that in their live streams, that you prefer the P3. Us air rig guys fell short, but I'm not mad. I just wish I had one for local AI. I'll track. Nice, Sadie. You're getting some pearl blocks. There you go. When's the last time you did a video, Sadie? I've been checking. Fully electric is beating you right now. I got the QX, B30, and P2 coming. We'll also get the P3. That's what happens when you hit all those BCH boxes. Blocks. You can get whatever you want. Fully electric's got that money. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I haven't been live for like 6 months. I think it was last fall. So I got a bunch of stuff to do here in the basement. We're getting our bathroom redone. So yeah, I need to move a bunch of things around to make this a functioning basement. Yeah, so Sadie, you stopped about when I did, but you started doing it again. Nice. I always like yours. Like, everybody that I've followed in this space has got me to where I am now. Like, there's so many people with information and knowledge. It's so nice to be able to find that. So, solo gang. I wish I could hit a block, Sadie. I've still not hit one here at my house. I've not hit one. So when I first started, I was able to do nice hash from work, and then they blocked the website. But I hit a Doge, and that was in the fall of 24. And then right into 25 is when Doge pumped. Of course, I sold it right away because it was like $1,200. But yeah, that's really the only block I've ever hit. I've never done Digibyte. I've never done BCH. I've never hit any of those. Like, I've tried, but I want to know, has anybody heard of these solo Doge and LTC miners hitting a block yet? I've not seen anything posted about any of those hitting. Now, I've gotten my best difficulty with the Nexus L1, and that's at 320 mega hash. It's interesting they're doing these power kits now and overclocking bundles. But they pivoted all away from DPen, and they're all pretty much solo miners. See, for how small this is, I get it's 22 terahash, but like 800. I mean, I just paid $7.99 for the S1, which was 10 terahash. So technically it's a deal, but like, so this was 1,500 and they dropped it down to 750. Still got the Avalon Mini 3s out here. I'm excited for this winter to power this on. I think it'll heat our upstairs really good. And then I was going to tell you guys, so Luke was here earlier, that runs Cell Hasher, but I recently just got, so I've had 7 phones that I've just sat on the floor. So I bought this one right here, and I put my phones on top of it, and it has cooled my phones 10 times better, and I'm actually getting more hash rate out of my phones because of the cooling that it's getting from this device right here. Now, I have this device full of phones, not the rack mount, this one right here, the classic. I have this one full of phones. I bought it in March of 25, and I still haven't powered it on. So that's, again, on my to-do list. Like I said, I've just been so busy. It's been crazy. Yeah, Red Panda. Random script blocks. You hit a Doge block. Such a troll, Panda. Such a troll. L2s. Nice. Wind Pepper update. I've learned from all of you. I've learned so much from this community. See ya, Corex. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it, bud. Catching up with chat here. My X9s are ripping. Ripping. Ontario, good evening. Nice to see you. No, haha, don't want the L2s. Just got rid of my CMP 178 judges. Nice, Luke. That'll help you buy that property that you talked about. Maybe I can help you with that. Yeah, Luke, you don't mess around. You weren't here earlier, but I had my 4090 sell for 4,500 on eBay, and my 3090 sell for 1,500, and then both buyers retracted the sell. That's why I hate eBay. It's like, ugh. I wish I was Red Panda, where I just put it up and then people just buy it left and right. Hey, I'll take 11 watching. I'll track. I need to get some more subs. I got to come up with some shorts that will get me some views also. But I appreciate the 182 followers that I have. When I was building the thumbnail for today through AI, it gave me like 85,000 subs. And I was like, where is it pulling this data from? I don't have 85,000 subs. No, Luke. I don't know. The people that bought it came up with some lame excuse that they didn't have the money or they bought it on accident. You know, stuff you can get away with on eBay. It's just, I don't know. It's stupid. I didn't get any money. Yeah, I need to learn more though, Luke. Like, we need to sit down at night and we need to set up the 20 that I have, and then I also got to set up the other 7. Get them on AccuRast. I have an account and everything for AccuRast, but they did an update where now my phones are not working. So I got to figure that out with you. I know they've made a bunch of changes. I'm in their Discord, but I haven't been able to keep up. When I buy an ASIC from Terra client and keep it hosted there, am I locked into a year contract, or can I take miners anytime without penalties? It's going to be a Hawk question, but they've let people out of their contracts for specific issues. But technically, you are locked in for that 12 months because they're relying on that 12 months electric. But I would reach out to Hawk. Hawk will give you an answer for whatever you're looking for. Fully electric, the bobs don't work. Panda did it before, and then I lost like half of the people that subbed. It's not even worth it. Like, I'll be lucky if I get over 1,000. Like, I'm not too worried about it. I don't have all the knowledge either. Like I said, I'm just doing it to reach out back to you guys, because coming into it and learning like I did, I gave so much money to Chump Change, DJ, Red Panda Mining, Greater Good, Hawk, all the guys that I follow and that I've watched or done and did live streams. I think I've given over $10,000 in donations, which is crazy, but I'm very passionate about things that I get into. So to me, helping their channels grow by doing the donations, the sub bomb, like getting people to subscribe and then doing like memberships, it was worth it. Yeah, Panda. You said that a while ago because you did a sub bomb and then you were like, yeah, this isn't going to work, or somebody told you that they take them away. Yeah, I'm not shy about it. Like, I've told people this. I've donated a lot of money, but I like supporting people. So me doing my videos, I'm never going to get it where I can get monetized and get money and all of that. It'd be nice because I could get some of my money back, but I just don't have the knowledge. Like, I'm just doing this to hang out with you guys, to talk to you guys, to kind of go over stuff. And I never would have did it except for last summer. Brandon Coin's like, just sit down and do it. And so I went, I think 6 straight months of doing videos and keeping up with everything. And then family hits, life hits, it's not easy. I don't know how Panda does it. I don't know how other people, hobbyists, it's now a hobbyist's full-time job, but it's not easy. Yeah, I know, Luke. And I'm an affiliate with you at Cellhasher, but like, I guess I could do like a how-to, but like I said, I need to sit down with you so I understand the product better. Like, I can learn real quick. That's something I've been really good at. That's why I got into IT. Like, you show me something, I did IT help desk, all those different things. All my faculty come to me because of like our LMS that we work on, the ExamSoft software. Like, you show me something once and I retain it, and then I've always done like IT support around here, so I've always been good at helping people, which that's what people do YouTube for, like to keep them in the knowledge, to help them with things that are going on. Not everybody is good with tech, but to get them into this space and to help them, I think is a great thing that we can do as a community. The Pirate, good morning, sir. Nice to see you. But yeah, so yeah, check out Cell Hasher. Like I said, Luke's here. I can do a little spiel, but I just bought this one. I have my 7 phones on it right now. I'll probably get it up to 20, and they're working great. You got 2 different switches here. You can have your fans really high powered, less powered. It shipped. I think I got it within 2 days. Like, shipping is great. Prices are not bad at all. I actually like this one. It's more slimmer than the Classic. I have the Classic with the phones in them. Now that you have this one, Luke, I kind of like this one too. But like I said, I need to get this up so I can earn back the $1,300 I spent on this one. But I like this. It's more rectangle, less tall. You can stack them easy. I like this. I like that design. I also liked the server ones too, because if you have a server rack, you can just slide that right in. You could have multiple ones in a server rack. So yeah, everything you do, Luke, has been great. And meeting you last year at Mining Disrupt was pretty cool also. I just wish, like I said, I've been able to set up this. It's just been sitting here in my basement. I put it all together, and the thing that's throwing me off is plugging it into a device and using that device to then push the information onto these. That's why I may just do, like, I think it's Core, where you basically take the phone, you scan it, and then it's always doing AccuRest. But like you said, there's other things that you could do on these phones also with AccuRest where you don't have that issue. Ontario, I do not have solar. We talked about this earlier. I think my house would be good for it, but I use the calculator that we used the calculator that Max had, and it said my house was not a good candidate, which, I don't know, it blows my mind, because the way I'm sitting right now, lengthwise, we have a whole side roof like this, and we have this roof here. The sun will come up on this side, go all the way over and come across. There's some trees over on this side that'll block it, but it's gonna be in the sun unless it's cloudy, like all day long. It'd be nice, like, but solar is not cheap. Sorry, just catching up with chat here. Yeah, the rack mounts. I like the rack mounts. Cell Hasher giveaway, I like that. I have a 4090 on Salad and was thinking about putting it on Vast. It's max fast, so they're worth it for one single. Yes, GNV, his is worth just putting it on there. It'll take like 15 minutes. I was able to get all 4 of mine up really quick. Like, and I tested it hard. I had him change his tutorial because he needed some more stuff in there. But yeah, Max's Vast install is 10 times better than anything else out there. 300K. GMZ Zombie Miner. Hello, sir. Welcome. Yeah, Ontario, I know. I have to get a permit to put them on my roof, which is kind of lame. It'd be nice if I just had like a big backyard and I could just put them up on poles back there. But putting them on my roof, I got to go through all these loopholes with the city. Nice. In Michigan? Okay. Like I said, maybe I don't understand solar, but looking at my house, you guys tell me. I'm trying not to dox myself, but so this is my house right here. So from here all the way to here is roof. So imagine the center line being here. So on this side and on this side, and this is my garage. Then we have the rest of the house right here. Like, it's gonna cover so much stuff. Like, yeah. Fully electric, should I do it like chump change? I'm not good with tools like he is. I could probably have one of my friends build it, but. Patrick. That's not crazy as you think. I had to have my bylaws in my city changed because they didn't allow any on the front half of the roof, but it was pretty easy to get it changed after I went in and that sucks, all track, having fog. Yeah, so it's something I'm looking into. Like, it'd be nice if I could do it myself. There's the DIY guy on YouTube that Chump watched. I've been watching him because he's running like full S19J Pros off of solar. So his setup is pretty cool. I wouldn't mind being able to do that, but with all the solo miners and stuff, like I said, I don't know. Some of you guys are just getting here, but all my stuff in my house is off right now. We have one energy provider, and I have it set up right now. Every 6 months I pay the same amount, and then it looks at the previous 6 months and then either ups your charge or lowers your charge. So the more that I've added, and plus adding the Vast AI with Pearl running, my electric went up a lot. And so it just changed for this month, and it went up another $40. I'm still under 500. I'm right at like 490. So now for July, August, September, October, I'm not gonna run anything. No solo miners, no Vast. Just gonna leave everything like it is, let my bill drop back down. And then for the winter, I will have everything back on because I like to keep my basement warm. And then I will have the DG Home 1 up in the living room, and then the Avalon Q up in my second floor where we sleep at, so that we're warm. Because we've always run box heaters. Instead of running box heaters, I'm like, why don't I just run the DG Home 1 and the Avalon Q? So that's what we're doing this winter. Yeah, fully electric. I have some friends that are electricians, but yeah, it's a lot of that stuff is not cheap. And I know, look on Facebook Marketplace and stuff, but like, I don't know if I need 200 watt panels, 400 watt, 800. Do they even do 1,000 panels? Like, I gotta look into all that. GM Zombie, it is north to south. So when it comes up on the east, the sunrise, it hits the panels right away, all the way until it gets to about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I could have them on this side and this side, like, and then we have some trees over here on this side, so they block the sun a little bit. Maybe I'll do a video and just show you guys, like, at 8 a.m. the sun is here, at 10 o'clock the sun is here, 12 or 1 o'clock it's here, and just show you guys the roof, because I can climb up on the roof easily and show you guys. Here in Iowa though, like, we've been having a lot of rain lately, so like that's no sunlight. So, all right, so yeah, check out Cellhasher, cellhasher.com. Tell Luke I sent you over there, and I do have some affiliate links. I got to put them in my YouTube here if you guys want to check it out. But I've had nothing but good things to say about Luke. I met him and his wife and his baby at Mining Disrupt, and he's just a great dude. Love to support him. I've gotten multiple things from him. So let's go back here. There we go. So, yep, I've been going for an hour and 20 minutes here. So, if you guys have any more questions, let me know. Otherwise, we're dropping down on concurrent viewers here. We're down to 10. We've had 43 views. So, just thought I'd go live, like I said. And I talked to Hawk. He decided not to go live. So, you got me. Does everybody like this screen here? I know I'm not like humongous on the screen, but a while back I was able to build like the Joker Miner, and then I have the purple and the green fading in and out, and then the background. Does it look okay when I go to the Chrome browser? All of that looks good. Yeah, Squirrel Masters, like I said, I probably will just solo mine it too and not even stack stats. Like, unless Bitcoin's like way up in price, and then I'll start, mining just so I can accumulate. But I still would like to hit a BCH block here at home. I have the node, it's retro mics. Now I've talked to Fully Electric about setting up my own, but like I need help with that. But again, I'm very tech savvy, so like showing me one time is all that I need. Like, if you talk to Max has always said that, like, him telling me stuff, like, I figure it out pretty quick, and we go from there. Like, it works out good. What's with all the solo miners popping up with the BM1370? They're, like, 2 years late. Either use the BM13 or forget it. It's a pirate. So BSB brought that up today in their live stream. I think they're just having a hard time getting the Is it the S21 that has the 1370, and then the S23 has the 1373? I don't remember which one is which, but it sounds like right now they're just having a hard time buying them. Like, they can't find them anywhere to get the chips. Fully Electric, thank you. I appreciate that. Because you said there was like there could be some latency issues and stuff with retro mics. So like, I have fiber here, 1 gig up, 1 gig down. So like, it's good. And like I said, I've spread out my VLANs. I've spread out my wireless connections. I've labeled them all like IoT and mining. They're on their own networks. So yes, S23 is the 1373. So it sounds like they're having a hard time buying S23s. So that's why you're seeing more of the 1370 chips. It's a pirate. That's what they said today in the BSB live. I watched it for a little bit before I had to drive home. So that's what I'm hearing. Thanks, it's a pirate. I was just asking, like, on my screen it looks small. I'll play it back on YouTube once we get done here. And like I said, hopefully this background will have kind of like what the Hobbyist has, where I have a bunch of stuff up there. I got some old Ninja Turtles and my Nintendo, and I got a lot of historical stuff that I'm going to put behind me and have that up on the screen. Well, that's a project. I got to have the time. It'd be nice if I get like a week off and just do that. So, but if you guys don't have anything else, I will let you guys get back to your Friday night. And I appreciate all you guys coming. Hopefully you guys smash the like, comment, do whatever, the algorithm likes. We're going to try and do this more. I don't know what day during the week I'll be free, because we got soccer coming up for the daughter. So every single night. She's now on a travel, and she's doing Parks and Rec. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, we have soccer practice. So unless I do a late stream, which I don't know, do you guys prefer like 8, 9 o'clock at night? Because I know I have some East Coasters, some people on the West Coast. We got Zapirate over in Europe. History Channel win, Sadie. Sadie, my house is full of antiques. My wife loves antiques, so We have Crocs. We have old cupboards. We have, our house is full. See ya, Fully Electric. Get another video out. Some more videos of you hitting blocks. Seems like every week you're hitting a block. All right, guys. We will catch you later. Have a good weekend. Everybody stay safe. And we'll catch you on the next one. See you later.